Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Allie with Allie Nicole Bibliophiles. This is my son Kyler. He's 7, and as promised, we're going to talk about his favorite bedtime reads today. Kyler is going to talk about some of his favorite books and some of the chapter books that we started reading this year. Do you like reading?
Yes.
Do you think you learn a lot from reading?
Yes. A hippopotamus ate the teacher.
What's this one about?
Well, kids were going on a field trip. They came across a hippo. The teacher went up to it, and then the hippo ate the teacher.
Oh my gosh.
And then the hippo became the teacher.
Now we're going to get into our chapter books that we've done this year, and it's been a lot of fun for Kyler to get older. He's our oldest child, and so he's the one that we go through all the firsts with. And so we're getting into chapter books now, and they're a lot of fun. He's done a really great job with retaining everything, and he has an amazing memory. And a lot of these books I read with him, but this one he wants to talk to you about first. He actually read with his dad, so I don't know anything about it. So he's going to tell you about Danny the Champion of the World by Roald Dahl.
So there is this little boy, and he never knew, but his dad really liked poaching. And one night, there's this guy called Mr. Weasel or something like that. And he's a king, and his dad doesn't really like him. Then he has like this big pheasant festival, and then he's trying to get 200 presents so that he spoils the party with all the kings and queens. Yeah, Mr. Hazel. Yeah, here's a picture. This is a 213 book.
Page, yeah. What we typically do when we're reading a chapter book is we start it and we pick a certain amount of chapters or pages to read a night. The next night we kind of ask, okay, so what happened yesterday, or what happened, what's happening so far, so that they can kind of jog that in their memory and refresh it a little bit. And he does great with that.
This is actually the very first book we read. It is called Because of Winn-Dixie.
We loved this one.
Yes. This is about a girl, and her dad is a pastor at the church, and they moved away from her mom, and she's like, what was mom like when she was still here? Mm-hmm. And then she finds this doll that Winn-Dixie store or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then they find this dog. She finds this dog in the store, and the dog's wrecking everything. And so she says the dog's hers, and she names him. I can't remember if it was a he or a
I think
she.
he's a boy.
Yeah. And his name was Winn-Dixie. Yeah. Here's one of the pictures of the...
And her and Winn-Dixie kind of bring this little town together, don't they? And they kind of connect with some of the misfits around town, and then at the end of the book they have this big picnic, and do you remember what they served?
They served pickles.
One guy brought a big jar of pickles. You remember what kind of sandwiches they had?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
They had egg salad.
Egg salad.
And then what drink did Winn-Dixie spill all over himself? Was it punch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is one of the pictures.
This is a really cute edition too, because it has some of the pictures from the movie here. It's a little bit of a glare. There we go. It's really cute. We love the movie too. So I'd love to have a movie night where we watch the movie and then have pickles and egg salad and punch and stuff with our friends. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So we loved this book. And tell them what book we read next after Winn-Dixie.
The next book we read was Charlotte's Web. Yeah. This book is about
the little girl that saves the runt pig and names him Wilbur.
Yeah.
And then he ends up going to live with her uncle at his farm. And then who does he meet there? Who does Wilbur meet? Exactly. Yep, he meets Charlotte. And what does Charlotte do for him?
She tries to help him so that he doesn't get butchered or something like that. So Charlotte's trying to save Wilbur's life. So they go to this pig contest, whoever has the biggest pig. And Wilbur meets up with this other pig that's a lot bigger than him. And I can't remember what his name is. But yeah, this is the very second book we read.
He wasn't that into this one, which is totally fine.
And then like we did read, I wasn't really into Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that we read. Because it was like exactly like the movie. I was like, this is pretty boring.
Yep, so we skipped. We got what, halfway through it and then stopped?
You read the rest of it, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So the next book is El Defoe.
We loved this book.
What kind of?
It's a graphic novel.
Yeah, graphic novel. So this girl became deaf, and isn't this like a true story or something?
Yep, it's an Own Voices account, and it's the author, Cece Bell. There's a picture of her in the back here, of when I think she got meningitis as a kid. Was she like 4 or something? And she lost her hearing, so she gets, what were these?
Hearing
aids. What were the specific kind of hearing aid?
I think she called the super hearing.
Yeah, but you can tell them what it's about.
So this little girl becomes deaf. She gets regular hearing aids, and she can't hear very well with them. So then she gets special hearing aids for school, and when she's at home.
Well, in the hearing aids for school, the teacher wears a microphone on her shirt, and so the microphone transfers right to her hearing aids.
And then, like, the one time when she had her hearing aids on at school, and then she said she could hear the teacher going to the bathroom. That was pretty fun.
Yep. But what are some of the stuff that she struggled with when she started school?
So, some of the stuff she struggled with was
understanding people when they would talk to her, because they think they would either have to talk really loud or really slow. And
then she had this one friend that would talk like weird and slow, and then she was like, I can hear you perfectly fine. She was like, why are you talking so slow?
And then she had one friend that was kind of bossy and didn't treat her very nice.
And she had one friend that was really good, and she, I guess, hit her eye on something, and then her friend thought it was her fault, and then I guess she didn't play with her anymore. Here's a picture of her friend running away.
The graphics in this book are really nice. It's pretty long. It's, let's see, almost 250 pages. 233 pages. And at the end you can see that what El Defoe does is she, what's her name? Is her name Cece in the book too? What is her name in this book? Is it Cece?
Her name is Cece.
That's her name?
I don't remember.
So she basically, as a self-defense mechanism kind of, and to be able to get through some of the hard days at school and stuff like that, she imagines that she's a superhero called El Defoe. And that's her phonic ear motor right there, and you can see that the cords come up to her hearing aids there. And it has really awesome pictures. This is an awesome book for teaching empathy. We learned a lot about someone who has either hearing loss or uses hearing aids, and things that you should be cautious of and sensitive to when speaking to someone that has a hearing disability.
Or someone that's very deaf.
All right, the last book we're going to talk about today is
Hank the Cow Dog.
This was a ton of fun.
It is a really good book, and there's this one part where Hank, his friend, thinks there's a monster, and then Hank goes looks at it. There's also one part where Hank comes across this other dog. It's a really mean dog. Hank was very aware. Hank knew what was going on, was very self-conscious. He's more like kind of a mean dog, but not really mean.
He's kind of cocky, huh?
Yeah. And he is brown. This is what...
He kind of thought he was the sheriff.
Yeah.
And he got into a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Every time he tried to help, he ended up digging himself into a deeper hole, huh?
Yep.
And then he almost gets married to the coyote pack leader's daughter.
And then there's this one alpaca coyote that he got into a fight with once, and I guess he's like her brother or something, and he's really angry because he's just a dog and he didn't know how to speak coyote very well. And yeah, Hank and the coyote did not get along very good.
No, they didn't.
That is it for this book. This is the cover. This talks about birds and eggs and nests. So I'm pretty sure this is a woodpecker. And yeah. There's a lot, it shows a lot of different eggs and ways that you make nests. Here's a cardinal. Here is a blue jay with, I think, some ravens.
And a robin.
Yeah. I do have other versions of these series.
There's one.
Here's the other one. Then I do have one more.
There you go.
So these are all one series. Here are the all in comparison. Here's this, and the birds, nest, and eggs. So, as I said, these are all one big series. So, yeah.
That's all the books we wanted to talk about. Do you like reading with Mom and Dad?
Yes. Yeah. So make sure to look down in the comments, subscribe, and have a good rest of the day.
Watch out.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.